Hello Capricorns, and happy birthday to all you late December Capricorns like me. Mine is the 26th, so I know there's many of you out there. We're going to do our December reading already. Can you believe this? December 2018. We're going to start with the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, as always. Then we're going to follow up with the one card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. And then I also want to quickly remind everybody that the 2019 year ahead readings are available on my site for a limited time through December. And so if you want to get one of those, you can do so. It's also a good time if you are, it's a good time to order that little astrology, it's not little, it's a huge astrology report. But it's only $22 and it covers every aspect for the entire year. So it's like 60, 70, 80 pages long. It's crazy. Well, let's go ahead and get into our reading for our Capricorn friends. What is the cards for Capricorn? Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Oh, by the way, if you are a Patreon subscriber, there will be an additional card pulled from the Gaia Oracle, is what we're using this month, by Tony Carmine Salerno. Okay, but let's do this part first. Ooh. Oh, two more cards for Capricorn for December of 2018. Capricorn. Capricorn. Oh, wow. Well, it's going to be quite a month, it looks like, Capricorn. Wow. Oh, let's just do the elephant in the room. Right in the middle, you got the Tower in reverse. Now, it is Tower in reverse, so it's usually not as hard to go through or traumatic, you might say, as Tower upright. But it's a huge shakeup, a huge change. But, you know, this so looks like something that's very welcome for you. This is something you've been struggling with for a while now, maybe 7 weeks, 7 months, even maybe since the 7th month of July for some of you. This has been an ongoing struggle, and something that was solid and in place is changing. Tower's not always bad. It's not always a bad card. It depends on the cards around it. Now you've got, on one side, you've got Chariot, and down here you've got the Witch card. So I don't feel like this is bad. I feel like this is a welcome change from this pressure. That pressure is going to just go away. I also want to tell you there's not much you need to do. You've got the very first card out here is the Hangman. The Hangman is just pause, reflect, allow. You know, don't try. You've got Magician in reverse. It's like you don't have to push. Pushing is not going to get you anywhere. Magician in reverse is a card of not trying to push, not trying to force it, not trying to make it happen, not trying to put a square peg in the round hole. But it is something you want. I always look at what is the Magician pointing at. He points right down here to that Tower. So, you know, you don't have to. It's coming. You don't have to do much of anything. You know, it's just it's going to happen. It's a long time in the making. That's what I'm hearing. It's a long time coming. And it's about to hit the fan, but I feel like you're just like happy. It's like, geez, finally things have changed. I've been wanting this for so long, and I think you've tried every which way you could think of. Because Capricorns are not really good at sitting still and doing nothing, you know. We're always like, well, you know, I have to, it's really hard for me to do that, because I have my list of Virgos and Capricorns, you know. I've got my list of work that has to be done, and, you know, I better get on it, and, well, what can I do to, you know, work hard and make it happen? You know, that's a Capricorn thing. But this is not the time for that. This is the time to chill out. Chill the bleep out. And here you are. Whether you're male or female, this is you. This is the earth sign person, the Cap. And you're all in the clear. You're going to be all, it's a big clearing. A clearing that you can see your way clear to do whatever you want to do. Chariot, maybe some of you are going to move or take a trip, because Chariot sometimes has to do with travel and things like that. This is also number 7, by the way. So there's a couple of 7s there. That number could be a lot of different things. For some of you, this is a number, a numerical money number, like a salary or a price, an asking price for something, like if you're trying to sell a house or a property or a car or something, 7 or 77, and then you can add the appropriate amount of zeros, It's probably not $77, maybe 77,000 or 770,000, But whatever, it's not for everybody, but for some people out there that is a thing for sure. In the 70s, yeah. Well, maybe it's the 70s, like the 70s, man, like the year, the decade of the 70s. But I don't think that could be for some. But the stronger thing is it's a monetary amount or a span of time, 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks. But there's some sevens happening here. 7 is also a very spiritual number. 7 is the number of Neptune, which is spiritual guidance and prayer right here. So rather than try to, what can I do to make it happen? What you can do, you can pray, meditate, and listen. You can get centered and find peace. Then the answers will come. I don't even think that there's going to be much answers coming. I think that stuff's going to happen. And you can just say, thank your lucky stars, they're saying. Because it is a wish card. This has been pressure. This has been something that you've been dealing with for a while. Trying to fend it off. How can I do this, and this? The King of Swords has definitely something to do with it in a favorable way. He may be an air sign, which is an Aquarius, a Gemini, Libra. So he or she. Sometimes the King of Swords has to do with legal matters, such as law, legal, justice, stuff like that. Also note that his sword points at, all signs are pointing, this thing points over there, they're all pointing, Tower. So Tower's happening this month. There's going to be some kind of big turnabout. But again, what comes after? What's before it? Struggle and hardship. And then what's after it? Chariot, like one of the best cards in the deck, the highest success card in the deck. So it's not a bad thing. Don't be afraid of it. You've got to embrace the change. And then the very last card is Sun in reverse, which is not a bad card. It just means like you're feeling a little drained and depleted, and I bet you are. After all this, who wouldn't be? It feels like, you could feel a little drained, depleted, tired out. And I think after the holidays, everybody is. Everybody's just like, oh, thank God the holidays. Sometimes I am like, God, thank God it's over. But there's some kind of big turnabout here, and it's disruptive and could be chaotic. I feel like the wrath, if you could call it that, if there's any like wrath of the Tower, ooh, the Tower, it's really more about somebody else's stuff. Like it would be somebody else's misfortune, I guess you could say it like that, or like maybe somebody, like say you're in a work situation and then there's just this idiot there that you just have such a problem with. Maybe they get fired, or maybe there's a whole turnabout in the company and you get promoted, or you get promoted, and they get fired. So it's going to take this stress out of your life, but it's not in a real easy, flowy way. It's in a pretty disruptive way, but you're happy about it as when all's said and done. Okay, so yeah, don't forget about the year ahead reading. If you're doing some holiday shopping, I have all sorts of cool stuff on my website. That if you have metaphysical people on your shopping list, I have cool t-shirts that are metaphysical astrology. You can find all that under the t-shirt link. I have personalized art that you can get for, astrology art that's based on your chart. And then, of course, people do order the year ahead readings for other people, or any reading. You can check that out. So please do check it out if you want to purchase that for yourself, whatever the case may be. But I do appreciate all your support. What? Oh, there it flipped. The fox. What does the fox say? Okay, well, the fox is a sly shapeshifter. So let me read what I wrote initially. Sly, sexy, charming, shapeshifter, elevated sense of smell, acute hearing, mediumship, camouflage, retreat, insulate, survive. Know when to keep it to yourself until you know who to trust. Yeah, keep it to yourself. You don't have to point the finger or push or say, oh, this person's a bad employee, or they're this or they're that, or whoever, whatever this situation is. The universe is on it. You don't have to worry about it. Also, the sense of smell. Like the sense of smell, it's deeper than just odors. You know, the sense of smell is like, people say, something just doesn't smell right. It just didn't smell right to me. That's where this hangman comes in, you know. You can't smell anything, or you can't sense anything if you're just push, 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 drive, 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 go, go, go. You gotta stop that, you know, if you can. Try to stop that, and just wait, because it's all coming, it's all going down, baby. That's what they just said, it's all going down. I'm going down, 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 down. Anyways, I love the piano part in that. I used to do that at the jam night all the time. But anyways, if you are a Patreon subscriber, you can go over to the Patreon link, and you can. We're gonna put one more card up for our Patreon people. For the guy, for one low price, you get all 12. You don't have to pay for each video, so it's kind of a cool deal. You also get the readings early and with no Google ads. So check that out if you're interested. Again, my website, by supporting me through all these different ways, this keeps the free readings coming each and every month on YouTube. Have a great holiday season. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you in the new year. Till then.